Hey everybody, back with another video. I had purchased a whole box full of Super Pac-Man boards, and I figured I would set some up on the bench here real quick. I think there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 there. And then I made the harness, which is kind of a pain in the butt to test these. This is why a lot of people don't end up testing them. Is like, it is kind of a pain in the butt to build a harness for this thing. Got my video cable extension, just kind of like the Galaga and Mappy boards I've recently done. 2 6809 CPUs, one for the main CPU, one for the sound CPU. Very similar customs as Mappy and Galaga, not identical. There's some differences on the video board between Super Pac, but this was the first one in this board set or revision, I think. Like, it came Super Pac, and then maybe Galaga and Mappy were after that. I think Mappy has definitely a different video board, and Galaga, what do they have? Is it Z80s instead of 6809s? I'm not sure, but anyway, this one has some issues, so got it already powered up, and we'll take a look at it next. All right, let's go ahead and power this first one up. See what we get here. And it looks like it's playing, but we definitely have some type of tile map or something going on in the background. The sprites look fine. The sound, sounds okay. I don't know if this sprites are can't talk, because the eyes look a little weird on the ghosts, but otherwise the game's definitely running. So I would suspect this is a problem on the graphics board somewhere. Most likely we could probably start with the PAL and the PROM. There's 2 sets of graphics ROMs here. I think one's for sprites and one's for the background, and there's a color PROM, as well as there's 2 PROMs basically, and then there's this PAL here that is doing something. I'm not sure. I was looking through the schematics. There's also these graphics 2148s up here. Now these are, I forget, these aren't what do you call this? I mean, it's 2148 RAM, but it is a specific, it's not like a plastic, ceramic. That's what I was trying to find out. These are ceramic, and I would suspect that these are probably fine. Usually ceramic RAM lasts a lot longer than these, you know, plastic covered RAM chips or something. But anyway, I bet it's probably in the RAM, I mean in the PROM, one of these PROMs here, so I might read those first. And also I wanted to break out my 6809 Catbox FPGA, so we'll probably hook that up too, just to get it ready to test all the other boards as well. So that's the issue right there. All the sprites look good, background's totally jacked. If I hold the test, or I think the slam switch in this case, I just get the background is jacked up, so I can't even see if the RAM is good or not. I don't know what's going on there. So alright, that's the symptom. Alright, real quickly, because it was there, I just have a spare video board. I had no idea if it worked or not. I just figured I'd plug it in and see if the video board works, and it does, I think. Does that look normal? Those ghosts? I don't know what's going on there. Maybe there's something wrong with this video board, but we know the graphics background sprites are working correctly. And if I hold maybe a test here, yeah, we can see that RAM's okay, ROM's okay, everything looks good. If I hold my test switch or tilt switch down. So I actually just real quickly might swap the PROMs just to verify whether that's the issue or not. I might do that real quick on my non-working video board. Alright, the original video board back in there. Got our maze issue, or background issue. Now reading the schematics are pretty good, or theory of operation of the Super Pac is pretty good. I believe this 3C, what is that, a 2732, is something that creates the maze. And if I remove this, the game should still play, but that might... Oh, that's weird. I'm getting some weird audio. Alright, maybe my audio is going out now. Whatever. So if I remove that, that could clear it up, but it's somewhere probably in this area here, from the character ROMs to this 3D to maybe 4C is the PROM. Oh, there's my audio's working. So I'm going to remove this ROM here real quick and just see what that gives us. Alright, I have the ROM out. And let's see what... Oh, we still have that screen like that. So that seems like maybe a color is stuck on or something. So let me replace this PROM at 4C. Just doing the easy things first. 4C replaced. Let's power it on. Looks like it's still screwed up. So it's probably not our PROM issue, but we have some other background thing that's getting stuck on. So I'm gonna have to investigate that. Okay, so I figured what I'd do is just start probing around, and I'll work myself, well, work it backwards from the color outputs back to the B-PROM. We'll check the outputs of the B-PROM. We know swapping it didn't have any impact. Check the inputs. Okay, sorry about that. I'll show you that static thing in a second. I figured that out as well on the board. But we'll check this POW. And we'll check the inputs of the POW as well. So let's check this B-PROM and this POW here real quick. Alright, so I have my logic probe hooked up to that capacitor on the video board. We're going to come to all the outputs of this PROM. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is ground, 9, and then 10 is an input, 11, 12, 13, 14. So nothing seems bad there. So then let's come to this PAL chip, which is partially feeding this PROM, or is feeding that PROM. So the outputs go directly to this, so we don't need to check the outputs, but let's check the inputs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is low. That doesn't seem normal. Obviously that is an output, and that comes from 4L, I think. Is that a 298? Yeah, 4L. Let me see what pins it comes from. Okay, so 4L pins 12, 13, 14, and 15 are the outputs. And the inputs are from the two RAMs, 4N and 4M, the 2148. So we might have a problem with a RAM, I'm not sure. Or we could have a problem here with this 4L. Not exactly sure. It's a LS298, which I don't have, of course, but let's check that real quick. Alright, 4L pins, I think it said 12, right, 12 through 15. So we'll go 15. 15 is low, as you can see. Sorry about that. All the other outputs are fine. Let me check the RAM outputs real quick of these 2148s. Let me just check those outputs. Alright, the outputs of the RAMs are pins 11 through 14, I think. 11, 12, 13, 14, yeah. So let's see here if I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is 18 pins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Huh. I guess so. It's hard for me to kind of see in here. And you can't really see either. There we go. How about that? So 9, and then what did I say, 11 through 12. Damn if I can't see that very well. Ten, all right, 11, 12, 13, 14, 10, 11. I don't know though, the RAM chips look like they're behaving normally. I went ahead and pulled the 74 LS298, and then I put it on my TL866, bring up 298, test it. It says line 15 is bad. So that is, and it says it's low and it should be high, basically, is what it's showing there, if you can see that. That's exactly what we were seeing, so I don't have any. I have to order some, so it'll be a few days or a week, and I'll come back and fix this board. Okay, going back in time here, I just got these in the mail today. I bought them five of these off of eBay for like 10 bucks. 74 LS298. Put that into location 4L. I have not powered it on yet. Let's see what we get. Hopefully everything's hooked up right. Looks better, I think. Looks like that was our problem. Yep. Everything looks good. Now, one thing, I think it's this board, before I put it away. There's something going on, I think, with this. Was it this board or board number 2? I can't remember now. Yeah, I think I need to do some deoxit and maybe test these caps before wrapping up this video. I might want to replace the caps. Yeah, you can hear that. Interesting. I'm going to desolder that and clean that pot. Alright, I put some deoxit on this pot here and worked it in there. I think it was causing issues maybe earlier in the video, I'm not sure. I did replace these caps. They tested okay. This 100 microfarad was reading like 130. But I just went ahead and replaced all of them, even though I think this one's kind of an older cap I had laying around. But I tested it and it's okay. So let's see. Hopefully I didn't screw anything up. Looks good so far. Oh. I don't have any volume control. I guess it didn't like that. Listen to that. I need like that pot's jacked up. Alright, I'm going to have to find a 1K pot, I guess. Alright, it helps if you solder in the pot the correct way. I had to look at another board because I didn't pay attention when I removed it. Let's see if that's fixed it. Here we go. Alright. Now it sounds good. Yeah, I can bang on it. Nice and sounds really good, actually. So just coin up. If I can find my coin. You get the idea. I'm moving the camera around like crazy. Alright, I'll come back with board number 2. It's a quick fix, and then I'll wrap this video up. I should probably clean Dremel or something, or even replace the headers. I mean, the Dremel's not obviously ideal. They could use some cleaning, certainly, or even replacing, but I mean, it's working fine. And I guarantee you these little, filtering capacitors are fine. They almost never need to be replaced, so that was an easy fix. It wasn't too hard, actually. Alright, back with board number 2. Okay, this is board set number 2 here. I'm actually writing up a little number there. Board set number 2. It's dirty. I tested the video board. I know it's working. Let's go ahead and test the CPU board. The one thing is it was missing the sound CPU 6809. So power it up. And what do we get there? We got ROM 3 error. And ROM 3 error is 3K, I believe. No, 3, yeah. Is that 3? No, 1K? 1K, I think. I will confirm that. Yeah, it says ROM 3 on CPU board's no good, 1K, which is the sound ROM. So I'm going to swap it real quick. We'll see if that's a quick fix. Alright, I swapped in a new ROM there. And that looks like that was that simple. Sound's working. And I'm just watching the track screen to see if I see anything bad. Ghosts look fine. Sprites look fine. So yeah, looks okay. I will clean this board set up and burn a new 1K real quick. Put that back with the original. This one obviously is bad. I'll come back and read it real quick and see what it reads and stuff. Okay, I replaced 1K, burned a new 1K there. Actually, I tried to erase the one that was there. I ended up having to throw it away if it's been a few days. So, but I'm pretty sure I ran it through my eraser. The one I removed like 2 or 3 times, it wouldn't erase. So the chip was actually just bad. It was toast for some reason. Let's see if this works. Board number 2. I don't know why it makes that little beep noise. But it looks like it's working pretty good. Volume works good. No issues with the pod or anything. See, it doesn't make any noises there when I tap on it or anything. Alright, that's it for this video. I think it's about 15-20 minutes. Board number 3 is definitely more interesting, and I've already started working on it, and it's going to be a marathon probably because something's jacked up. So stay tuned to number 3. This is board number 1 and 2. 2 Super Pac-Mans fixed. And honestly, I might convert a couple of these. I'm not sure. There's some code out there where you can convert Super Pac-Man to Pac and Pow or Pac and Chomp as an example, and maybe one other game. And since I have so many of them, I might as well convert the damn thing, I guess, right? Oops, sorry about that, a little loud. But I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm just screwing around, learning about these Super Pac boards. 26809s. It's very much like the Mappy and Galaga boards, but slightly different. Obviously, Galaga, I think, has, what, Z80s and not 6809. So more like Mappy and Dig Dug 2 and stuff like that. All right, that's it, guys. Cheers.